A graphic anti-memoir by Ezra David Mattes. A Terrified Child, played by Jeremy Strong. Part 1. Hello, Jeremy Strong. I saw you on my favorite television show. I'm making a memoir comic. I wondered if you'd like to be me in it. I feel men's faces deeply. Obsession is a gateway I walk through. When I saw you on television, my dream came alive. My early life snapped into focus. I could see my brother, Leo, in the back seat. He was so little. I was supposed to be his big brother. Why did I look at him like he could rescue me? I hear friends reassuring the gathered crowds that they're still the same inside. Maybe I'm the one who can't undergo a material change without the spiritual one. Before and after pictures are misleading. They're insufficient evidence for what has really occurred. I don't need you to believe me. I'm asking you to understand me, yeah? A Terrified Child, played by Jeremy Strong. With original music composed and performed by May Klug. 1. The Lobster Tank at the St. Louis Park, Lunds and Byerly's / Dad's Guts. Written and illustrated by Ezra David Mattes. When Leo was little, he would tell people he had met George Lucas. When asked where that happened, he would say, at the grocery store. The grocery store, then, is where you and I first convene. You're still wearing your costume from TV. The Richard meal is safe in a vault. I'll deliver the rest of you back to set when we're done. Any pertinent character morsels before we dive in? Jeremy, it took me nearly 20 minutes to run the mile in elementary school. I felt like I might die as the world moved on. Also, I had a dream about you. Dennis Christopher used that line on Fellini. It worked for him. In the dream, you sat in my childhood bedroom. Somebody downstairs was screaming. I cast you because you take this all very seriously. You're ready for the first stop on our pilgrimage. My fear of the lobster tank was a transcendent thrill. My mom says, as a little kid, I'd stare horror in the face. The tank was moved behind the fish counter, then went away. This is where it lived when it had power over me. Jeremy, you awake from a dream where somebody is screaming. Somebody downstairs is actually screaming. You'd freeze just before the lobster tank. Mom might have been done shopping by the time you found courage. This morning, you're brave. By some Old Testament miracle, you're fast. Screams are staccato. Horrible sound. Silence. Horrible sound. You just did Canterbury Tales. This is the morning after your 7th grade play. None of this is anybody's fault. Mom will agree that it happened. And get help! Your mom is the entire terrifying world. You don't really know your dad. He's been sick since before you were born. You've been a grown man your whole life. Ezra, sorry, if we can pause. I have a note. So, I just got out of bed. I should be running across the street in my bare feet. Baruch Hashem. You're so right, Jeremy Strong. You know, Paul Thomas Anderson once described Joaquin Phoenix as the best dog he ever had. Apparently, Paul can throw a ball into the ocean and Joaquin will get it and bring it back. I'm more of a cat guy, but are you familiar with the trick that golden retrievers are famous for? I believe that Jeremy Strong can hold an egg in his mouth without breaking it. Dad's guts fall apart. He'll be in the hospital for a long time. Shortly after he comes home, your mom will leave him. The world moves on. The money's running out. Lobster tanks are going out of vogue. Outside your mother's house, your dad will recover. He'll be a lovely guy. You will too. We meet again at the Art Museum. We have a lot to talk about. To be continued in A Terrified Child, played by Jeremy Strong, Part 2.